Yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? Your boy Alonzo 1219 Hurricanes back in the building. This just a quick tidbit on what's going on with the NFL and what's going on with Jay-Z. I just figured everybody's speaking on it, so I just figured I'd speak on it. I'm going to hold reservations. I've heard Dame Dash interview, and I know Dame has a lot of history with Jay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bad history with Jay. I've heard a few other interviews, you know what I'm saying, about what's going on. I've heard Jermaine Dupri say that Jay didn't try to talk him out of anything. I don't know. I don't know Jay personally, so I can't sit here and say that it's a money grab for Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z has a lot of money. So whether it's a money grab for Jay or not, I can't say this. All I can do is hold my thoughts, basically hold my thoughts on my reservations on seeing what happens in the future, and not just the future, not the near future, but giving it some time to see if the NFL is going to do what they say they're going to do and invest in the inner cities, invest in programs in the inner cities. Because whether or not people like it or not, or whether or not people want to hear me say this or not, the majority of the NFL is Aboriginal American, Indigenous American, Black American. That's what it is. The majority of the NFL is Black American. I'm not saying all of it, but so yes, and there's a lot of things. Whether or not you agree with Colin Kaepernick or if you disagree with Colin Kaepernick, there are a lot of social injustice that happens to Black people in this country. So this is not me playing a political, you know what I'm saying, thing, anything like that. I just feel like it's something that I need to speak on. If I'm going to continue to say that I'm real, then I'm going to continue to be real. And the only way you can affect change and positive change is to have a seat at the table. So Jay has a seat at the table now. So all we can do is sit back and see whether or not changes are made in the community, positive changes are made in the community. So this is definitely not a Miami video, and I'm hoping people don't get upset with me speaking about something like this, because to be honest with you, it is very important. It is bigger than football. It is life. We all know that the NFL is a very, I'm not gonna, it's a one-sided sport, and they do not believe in Black people or their players protesting. The NBA is totally different. The NBA is an institution that doesn't mind as long as they do it respectfully. I think they had an issue back in the 80s with Sharif Abdul-Rahim, and they got that situated. Maybe the NFL can get this situated. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if some positive things can happen, because that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for social justice, no more social injustice. So we shall see. But before I pass judgment on Jigga, before I pass judgment on Jay, I want to see what happens. And hopefully some great things will happen. Hopefully we'll get some hopefully the NFL will invest in the community a lot more than they do. But not just the NFL. I'm not just going to hold it to the NFL. I'm going to also hold it on a lot of the Black athletes, on most of the Black politicians, and on a lot of the Black and most of the Black churches, especially these mega churches, because it's not just the NFL's responsibility to take care of the Black community. It's all of our responsibility to take care of the community, to make sure the community are safe, to where our kids can go to school. Our kids can go to school, be safe, come home, graduate, and become productive citizens. So it's not just about the NFL. So let's not just make this just about the NFL. We have just as much, if not more, responsibility to what's going on than the NFL. But with Jay at the table, before I pass judgment on Jay, let's see what Jay-Z does. and then we can say whether or not he sold out. I'm not with the he sold out yet. I'm not with that. I can't follow that. I have to see what happens first. All right. Love you guys, man. Hopefully you didn't get offended by the video. It's just something I need to speak on, something that I want to speak on before I go to bed tonight. Love you guys. Represent this you all day, every day, and we out.